What is up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Sunday, September 18th, 2022. How's everybody feeling today? A little groggy, a little slow to get out of the rack? Me too. That was a late one. I don't like these night games, man. I need my beauty rest, right? So, what a great win. Not that we expected anything different, but I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast, as usual. Quick note, we are recording our usual weekly show tonight. If you have any questions, please hit me up. You can comment on any of the videos, leave a question in there on YouTube, or send me a direct message in Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. So just search the Buckeye Cast. Anyways, I'm going to get into this game from last night. What can you say? I think they listened to the show from Friday. Remember that? The 5 keys to a Buckeye victory. Number 1 was a consistent offense. I think we did that. Done. Check that off the list. The offense is on fucking fire, honestly, to put it frankly. Time of possession, they flipped pretty much all the stats from last week. They were over 35 minutes total offense. Time of possession, 763 yards total offense, 1 penalty. Huge note. As much as I bang on DeJuan Jones and everybody else for the penalties, 1 penalty, 5 yards. Good job. I'm sure that was noted and very much drilled this week in practice. 11 of 13 on third downs. That's just nuts. And 1 for 1 on fourth, of course. Rushing yards, 281. Another one of my keys to a Buckeye victory was a running game. Who thought that it would have been from Dallin Hayden? Holy crap. Wow. Travion got knocked out early with a little injury, but he looks like he'll be fine for next week. And Mayan, you just, wrap him up and put him away. No need to get him injured when you got the game in the bag, right? I mean, the second quarter is pretty much over. But look at these numbers from CJ. These are Heisman type numbers. This is a stat pattern kind of game, right? CJ, 23 of 28, 367 through the air, 5 touchdowns. Check this out. When he was blitzed, 11 of 15, 127 yards, 3 touchdowns. So they came after him quite often, about half the time. Half of his dropbacks, he dropped back 28 times. Half of his dropbacks, 15 of them, he was blitzed. So he made him pay. And that's what you like to see right out of a quarterback. And 3 touchdowns. Yikes. That is cold-blooded. Receivers, run down the list here. JSN and Julian Fleming both played. I did not expect both of them. I think I said last week I had the over-under at 1. But JSN, 2 of 3 for like 33 yards, I think. Fleming, 3 of 3, 3 targets, 3 catches, 23 yards, 2 touchdowns for Julian, coming up big. And Marvin Harrison, 6 targets, 6 catches, over 100 yards again, 2 touchdowns. Emeka, this guy is just a machine. Coming right in, 7 catches on 8 targets, 116 yards, and a touchdown. Jaden Ballard getting into the act later in the game with the big touchdown run. And he was 4 catches for 4 targets and 113 yards in the long touchdown. Cade Stover, 5 targets. What are we doing? So you're the tight end. If you say that every year, it has to come true eventually, right? 3 catches on 5 targets, 83 yards, all around great distribution. And that's CJ's thing, right? He doesn't just go to one guy or feel comfortable with one guy. He just finds the open guy and chucks it around the field, doesn't matter who it is. I imagine if somebody started dropping balls, then things might change, but everybody's catching the ball, so you can't complain. Running game, Dallin Hayden leading the way, 17 rushes, 108 yards. That's a 6.4 yard average and 1 touchdown. Good to see the youngster get in there, get in the end zone. And Mayan, 10 carries, 77 yards. Trade, like we mentioned, just the 4 carries for 19 and 1 touchdown early in the game there. How about the walk-on, TC Caffey? Who the hell knows who this guy is? Where's he from? Lithuania? 49-yard touchdown run. Get off me. Plows into the line, bounces outside, runs through arm tackles, gets into the end zone. Thing of beauty. You love the effort, love the heart, and keeps some wear and tear off of Mayan and Trey, right? So that's important. Got to give a couple shouts out to the O-linemen. The top graded O-linemen were Dwan Jones, 81.6 on PFF, and Paris Johnson Jr., 77.5. These guys just cleared away. Like I mentioned, Dwan, good job. No penalties. We'll take it. So great win. Now we're on to Wisconsin, right? I mean, what else can we do? It's just shit gets real now. And this goes for everybody in the Big Ten. Michigan, I'm looking at you. Maryland's coming to town, and Talia likes to whip it around. 2 of the best receivers in the Big Ten. I would put them in my top 5 for sure. So that's all I got for today. Tomorrow, let's talk about the defense probably, and kind of coaches' comments after the game and things like that. So as always, appreciate you. Hit me up in the comments. Give me a like, a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting the show, most of all. I go Bucks.